who you want to be and what kind of life you want to live. Hey there, welcome to this Wednesday Word of Wisdom. I've just started a series on values, vision, and mission. And in the last video, I talked about starting to identify your ideal average day. Now today, I just want to talk to you a little bit more about why it's so important that you start to create a vision, mission, and value statement for your life. Because really, what's the point? Why do you need to have a vision and a mission statement for your life? Well, I can tell you from my experience that once I started to figure out what my mission was and I started to create these activities in my world, and you know what? I created them in so many different aspects of my world. And a lot of my own mission statement actually came out of some of the bigger losses, pains, trials that I've had to walk through. And even though they were painful, they also really opened my eyes and enlightened me to who I really want to be, which is those values, right? The core values that I need to be guiding my life. And that birthed my mission for my world and how I want to impact others and make a change in the world. And that's not just my professional world. It did impact my professional world, but it also impacted areas of my personal life. I mean, Stephen Covey tells us that we need to start with the end in mind. He also said that our mission statement is not something that we can create overnight. It's a process of reflection over and over again, of really starting to explore what our core values are. Our mission statement is a reflection of what our vision is and what our values are in our life. And it really becomes the criteria that we use to measure everything that we do. I find it really important that we start to define who we are and where we're headed. What is the impact that we are going to make on our world, on the world, even just on our life, right? Self-leadership is the very first thing that we really need to focus on. And when we can really get a hold of the self, and we can really start to explore what that mission means for me, then I'm going to be so much better at teaching it to others. And I'm going to create this life that has fulfillment, that has meaning, that has passion, that has energy. Your personal mission statement defines your purpose as an individual. Carl Jung said, "Your vision will only become clear when you are willing to look at your heart. He who looks outside dreams. He who looks inside awakens." And when you can start to really awaken inside, when you can start to discover who you really are, that person who sees, that person who explores your world, your inner world, your outer world, only then will you be in a place to start to design the life you want to live. Only then will you be able to really know who you are, to create those boundaries that you need in your world, and to walk with confidence. The power of a vision statement lies in you being able to see a future for yourself, being able to envision what you want the future to look like, who you want to be, and what kind of life you want to live. Sometimes the right now feels really unfulfilling, unsatisfying. It feels mediocre. And when we can start to envision a better future for ourselves, and we can allow ourselves to sit in that place of passion, it's almost indescribable, this excitement that just boils up inside of us. And we just want to live that life now. So then we start to discover some of those little steps that are going to start to move us towards that. But unless we give ourselves that opportunity to sit back, to reflect, to explore what our life looks like now, what we ideally would like it to look like, until we give ourselves that opportunity, we're just going to continue to go through the motions. So I've actually got this worksheet for you as well on the ideal average day. And if you would like access to that worksheet, I'm going to ask that you just sign up at the link below here, and you can have access to that worksheet completely for free, just to give you some of ideas of what to start to think into as you go about trying to create that ideal average day.